Hi grade 8 learners! It's me again, Mr. Alexis R. Osorio, and today we will talk about relations and functions. For this video, we will focus on expressing a relation. So let's define first a relation. A relation is a set of ordered pairs. The set of all first coordinates is the domain of the relation. The set of all second coordinates is the range of the relation. Let us now take a look at this photo. In the picture, we can see children and mothers. And we will have blood relations. Blood relations are highly valued by Filipinos. Children are taught to love, respect, and care for their parents, grandparents, and other relatives. Carmel, Madeline, and Marian are sisters. Their children are listed opposite their names. As we can see, the mother of Eman, Nathaniel, and Sebastian is Carmel. The mother of Jude and Ella is Madeline. Camille, Chris, and Mackie, ang mother naman nilang tatlo, is Marian. So let us try to answer these two questions based on blood relations. 1. Can you express this relation as a mapping? 2. What type of relation is shown by the mapping? Let us now answer these two questions. Okay, now let us express blood relations as a mapping, or we can say mapping diagram. So sa paggawa ng mapping diagram, merong tayo ditong dalawang part. Yung una is children, yung lahat ng pangalan ng mga anak nung tatlong mothers. Sila ay sina Eman, Nathaniel, Sebastian, Jude, Ella, Camille, Chris, and Mackie. Sa pangalawa naman is mothers. Ang mga mothers sa ating blood relations ay sila Carmel, Madeline, at Marian. Para ipakita natin ito as a mapping or mapping diagram, we will connect them just like this. Ayan. Eman, Nathaniel, and Sebastian nakaturo ang kanilang arrow kay Carmel to indicate that their mother is Carmel. Sumunod naman is si Jude at si Ella. Nakatutok yung kanilang arrow kay Madeline because their mother is Madeline. On the last part, Camille, Chris, and Mackie, ang kanila namang mother is Marian. So, kailangan nakatutok yung kanilang arrow sa kanilang mother. This is an example of mapping diagram. Okay, so since this is a mapping diagram, since two or three children have the same mother, this relation is called many to one. Kung mapapansin nga naman natin, meron ditong isang mother, dalawa ang kanyang anak, si Jude at si Ella. Meron naman dito na mother, tatlo ang anak. Ibig sabihin yan, this is called many to one. As you can see, tatlo ang children, Eman, Nathaniel, and Sebastian. Nag-iisa lang ang kanilang mother. Many children, one mother. This is called many to one. Ganon din kay Ella at Jude. Okay, so that is two children, many. Ang kanilang mother is Madeline. Ang kanilang mother ay isa lang. So many children, one mother. Many to one. Ganon din sa ating panghuli, which is Camille, Chris, and Mackie. Many children to one mother, which is Marian. Okay, so this is called as many to one relation. So don't forget that. After knowing the first kind of relation, which is many to one, let us now proceed to the second problem to find the second kind of relation. This problem is entitled Daily Waste. An average adult generates about 4 kilograms of waste daily. This table shows how the number of adults affects the amount of waste generated daily. So, kung makikita natin dito sa table, meron tayong number of adults represented by X, amount of waste in kilograms represented in Y. So, kung meron tayong 1 adult, we have 4 kilograms of waste. 2 adults, 8 kilograms of waste. 3 adults, 12 kilograms of waste. At blanco ang waste or amount of waste in kilograms sa 4, 5, 6, and 7. So maybe we are going to complete this table. Okay, so, ayun na nga. We are going to complete the table. Number 2, how much waste would 8 adults generate? And number 3, how are the values of y related to the values of x? Kasi dun sa table natin, nirepresent natin yung ating adult to x and then the amount of waste in kilogram as y. So malalaman natin mamaya kung ano ba yung relation or how is y related to the values of x. Our problem is about daily waste and let us now complete the table. This is the table form of our problem. X, Y. So sa X, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sa Y naman, meron tayong 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Blanco kanina yung 16, 20, 24, 28. So paano kaya natin yan nakuha? So ang ginagawa lang natin dyan is minumultiply natin ang number of adult by 4. Bakit by 4? Kasi ang average daily waste of an adult is 4 kilograms. So just multiply it and you will get the value of y. Kaya naman naging 4 times 4, 16. 5 times 4 is 20. 6 times 4 is 24. 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, so kaya ganoon natin siya nakuha at kung ang tanong sa question number 2 is how much waste kapag ka naman meron tayong 8 adults. So just multiply it again by 4. So kung meron tayong 8 adults, 8 times 4, that will be 32 kilograms. So magiging y natin doon is 32. So just remember, we will just multiply the number of adults by the amount of waste. So that's it. So this is the table form of our daily waste. So this is one way to represent our problem or our relation. So ito ay isang paraan kung paano natin ipakita ang relation. So meron pa pala. Meron pa pala tayong ibang paraan para maipakita or ma-describe o ma-represent ang ating relation by using the mapping. So alam na natin kanina yung mapping. At yung mapping pala is another way to represent a relation. So based on our daily waste, ayan, pinaghiwalay lang natin sila. X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yung Y naman, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So ito ay makikita rin natin, pwede nating pagbasihan yung ating table. Pero kung mapping ang ating gagawin, or mapping yung ipapakita nating paraan, kailangan meron tayo ditong arrow. So yung 1 is to 4. Bakit sa 4? Kasi ang isang adult can generate 4 kilograms of daily waste. Okay, so yung namang dalawang adults, meron siyang 8 kilograms of waste. 3 ay 12, 4, 16, 5, 20, 6, 24, 7, 28. So, dito sa mapping natin, makikita natin kung ano ba yung tinutukoy ng X. Kung isang adult, ang tinutukoy niyan is 4 kilograms of daily waste. So, hanggang sa pinakang dulo, which is 7. So, this is by mapping. So, ito yung pangalawang paraan kung paano natin i-present or i-represent ang relation But there is still one more way on how we can represent a relation. That is by a graph. So, ginagraph pala natin to. Pwede palang ipakita ang relation through graph. So, pakita natin ang ating graph ng ating relation. So, ayan. Yung sa x natin, yung sa x-axis is the number of adults. Meron tayong makikita dyan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on and so forth. Okay, so dito naman sa ating y-axis, makikita yung amount of waste. Oh, that is in kilogram. So makikita natin, meron na kagad tayong 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, so on and so forth. At naka-plot yung ating mga points, which is 1, 4. Yung 1-4 natin, saan nanggaling yan? Nanggaling yan sa 1 adult, 4 kilograms. Yung 2-8, nanggaling yan sa 2 adults, 8 kilograms. So on and so forth. So these are the ways on how we can represent a relation or how we can describe a relation. So don't forget these three ways: table, mapping, and graph. So there is a question, or not a question, but the set of ordered pairs shown above are, so pwede pala natin siyang ipakita through ordered pairs kasi meron tayong x at y. So makikita kagad natin yan. So they are 1, 4, 2, 8, 3, 12, 4, 16, 5, 20, 6, 24, 7, 28. At wag natin kakalimutan yung ating curly bracket kasi we are talking about set. So that is a set. Meron dapat tayong curly bracket sa unahan at sa dulo. And don't forget to enclose it in parentheses kasi ordered pairs ang ating pinag-uusapan. Okay, so now, ito ang ating mga ordered pairs base sa ating daily waste problem. 1, 4, 2, 8, 3, 12, 4, 16, 5, 20, 6, 24, 7, 28. Ngayon naman, let us try to get the domain and range of this relation. Pero bago yon, alamin muna natin or balikan natin ano nga ba yung tinatawag natin na domain and range. A relation is a set of ordered pairs. So, relation yung nakikita natin na example dito. The set of all first coordinates is the domain of the relation. The set of all second coordinates is the range of the relation. Kunin natin ang domain at range ng relation. Unahin natin si domain. So, base sa definition ng domain, it is the set of all first coordinates in the relation. So, lahat daw ng first coordinates ang ating domain. So, ibig sabihin yan, kung meron tayong relation, meron tayong mga ordered pairs dyan. At tanda natin sa ordered pair, meron tayong dalawang letters dyan, x, y. Yung x ay x-coordinate, yun yung mga unang numbers sa ordered pairs. Tinatawag din natin yon na abscissa. So, kunin na natin ang domain. So, lahat lang ng nakikita natin na x-coordinates sa given. Ang x-coordinates sa given natin ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure na meron tayong curly bracket dito because we are talking about set of all x coordinates or set of all first coordinates. Range. Range naman ang kunin natin. Kung ang domain ay set ng first coordinates, ang range naman is set of all second coordinates or yung tinatawag natin na ordinate. Y coordinate. So, base sa given natin, ang range ay 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So that is on how we can get the domain and range of the relation. This is one-to-one relation. Each value of x is mapped exactly to one value of y. So ito yung ating pangalawang kind of relation. Kung kanina dun sa blood relation is many to one, ngayon naman sa daily waste ay one to one. Okay, bakit 1 to 1? Kasi bawat isang x may katumbas siyang isang value ng y. Alam na natin yung dalawang kinds of relations. Una is many-to-one relation. Pangalawa naman is one-to-one relation. So let us now proceed to the last kind of relation by having this problem. This problem is entitled Used Books. Amanda sells used books. The table shows the year the book was published and the selling price of the used book. The graph at the right gives a visual representation of the data. So ito yung ating table form ng ating problem. We have prices of used books. Year published is represented by X. Price is represented in Y. So kung ang X natin or yung year natin is 2006, 30 pesos. 2007, 40 pesos. 2008, 50 pesos. 2008 again is 55 pesos. So, dalawa yung presyo ng ating books nung 2008. Next, 2009, 60. 2009 again, 55. Dalawa rin ang presyo natin noong taong 2009. And last is 2010, 70. Ito naman yung graph ng ating problem. So, prices of used books. Kung makikita natin, sa x-axis natin is the year published. We have 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2010. Y-axis naman natin, meron tayong price in peso. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, so on and so forth. So makikita natin dito, nung 2006, 30 pesos ang ating presyo ng used book. Nakaplat yan, kita natin yung point ng 2006, 30. That is on year 2006. Ganon din naman, sumunod is 2007, 40. 2008, 50, 2008, 55, 2009, 60, 2009, 55, 2010, 70. So, dito sa ating graph, makikita na rin yung ordered pairs na meron tayo. Okay, so next. These are the things that we are going to do and answer. 1. Represent the data as mapping of the year published to the price of the used book. 2. What kind of relation is this? 3. How is the graph of this relation different from the graph of the relation on daily waste? Unahin na natin to. Represent the data as mapping of the year published to the price of the used book. Kung matatandaan natin, ito yung ating table form ng problem, prices of used books. At ang gagawin natin ngayon is we are going to represent this data in a mapping diagram or mapping. So sa mapping diagram, kailangan meron tayo ditong two columns which is X and Y. X natin is the year published, 2010, 2009, 2008, 2007, 2006. Ang Y naman natin ay price of the used books. 70 pesos, 60 pesos, 55 pesos, 50 pesos, 40 pesos, and 30 pesos. So, wag natin kakalimutan na sa mapping diagram, kailangan nakamap yung ating X sa Y. Ibig sabihin yan, katulad nito, noong year 2010, ang presyo ng book ay 70 pesos. Yung arrow niya dapat is nakatutok sa 70 pesos na makikita natin sa Y. Noong year 2009 naman, dalawa ang presyo ng ating used books. Isang 60 pesos at isang 55 pesos. So, kailangan ipakita natin to na katulad nito. Yung 2009, ang arrow niya is 60 and 55 pesos. Yung namang year 2008, dalawa rin ang presyo ng ating used books. That is 50 pesos and 55 pesos. So, kailangan Ang arrow niya is nakatutok sa 55 and 50. At noong naman year 2007, 40 pesos. And 2006, 30 pesos. So this is the mapping diagram of our problem. Let us answer question number 2. What kind of relation is this? So base sa ating problem, this is our mapping diagram. And this relation is one to many. Bakit one to many? Kung mapapansin natin yung year 2010, 2007, and 2006, lahat sila merong isang value ng y. Pero, yung 2009 at 2008, merong dalawa or tig-dalawang prices or tig-dalawang value ng y. Ibig sabihin yan, 1 year, many prices. So, ang uunahin kasi nating tignan dito is yung x followed by y. 1 year, many prices. Kaya ang nangyari dyan is one to many relation. So, dahil this is one to many relation, kaya rin natin kunin ang domain at range ng ating relation. So, ano nga ba ulit yung domain? So, para makuha yung domain, this is the set of all first coordinates ng ating relation. So, that will be 2010, 2009, 2008, 2007, 2006. Lahat ng value ng x. Okay, so dito namang sa range, to get the range of the relation, it is the set of all second coordinates. So dito, lahat naman ng value ng y. Pero kung mangyari na dalawang beses siyang naulit, pwedeng isang beses mo na lang siyang isulat. Katulad nito, 70, 60, 55, 50, 40, 30. Kahit na yung 55 ay dalawang beses na ulit kasi yun ay noong year 2008 at 2009. Isang beses mo na lang siyang isulat. Question number 3. How is the graph of this relation different from the graph of the relation on daily waste? Okay, so let us compare the two graphs. So this is the graph of prices of used books. So that is the first graph and this is the second graph. Ito naman yung graph natin sa daily waste. Okay, so ano daw yung pagkakaiba ng dalawang graph? Okay, so tignan natin mabuti. Parehas silang increasing from left to right. Okay, dun naman sa ating mga points, dito tayo nagkaroon ng difference between the two graph. Kung mapapansin natin sa first graph natin, merong isang year dyan na dalawa yung points sa ating y-axis, yung year 2008. Dalawang points ang naka-align sa year 2008. Dito din sa 2009, dalawang points din ang naka-align sa 2009. Pero dito naman sa ating pangalawang graph, wala kahit isa na merong dalawang points ang naka-align sa value or dito sa value ng x. So, meaning to say, ang first graph natin is one to many and our second graph is one to one. To sum up our lesson today, these are the kinds of relation. First, many to one. As you can see, many children to one mother. Second kind of relation is one to one. One value of x to one value of y. And the last kind of relation is one to many. 1 year to many prices. So don't forget the three kinds of relation. We have many to one, and one to many. Now, let's practice. Express the relation -1, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, -4, 2, 5, -1 as a table and as a graph. Then, determine the domain and range. Okay, so unahin na natin itong i-represent in table form. So, in table form, meron tayong values of x and y. So, inayos ko lang ito Ang x natin is negative 4, negative 1, 3, 4, 5. Pwede mo rin naman unahin si negative 1. Ginawa ko lang ganito para mas mabilis makita. Ang y naman natin is 2, 3, 4, 3, negative 1. So dahil ito ang ating table form, i-represent naman natin ito as a graph. So sa graph, kailangan mo lang i-plot yung mga points. Unahin na natin yung negative 4, 2. So this is negative 4, 2. Next is negative 1, 3. This is negative 1, 3. Next is 3, 4. Ito yung ating 3, 4. And 4, negative 3. At yung panghuli is 5, negative 1. So this is the representation of the relation in graph form. So dahil na i-represent na natin ito in table and in graph form, let us now determine the domain and range. So kaya mo nang kunin yung domain at range nito kahit saan ka tumingin. It could be in table form or in the graph, or kahit mismo sa ating given relation. So ang domain natin dito is negative 4, negative 1, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget the curly bracket because we are talking about the set of all first coordinates. Range naman natin is 2, 3, 4, negative 1. Ito yung ating values ng y coordinates. Kung mapapansin nyo, dalawang beses na ulit yung 3 pero isang beses ko lang siyang isinulat sa range. List the domain and range of each relation. Identify the kind of relation. Number 1. 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8, 5, 10. Kukunin natin ang domain, range, at kind of relation. Unahin na natin yung domain. So, ulitin natin. The domain is the set of all first coordinates of the relation. So, lahat ng ating first coordinates dito ay domain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And don't forget the curly bracket because we are talking about set of all first coordinates. Ganon din naman sa range, pero sa range is the set of all second coordinates. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, at makikita natin na ang kind of relation sa number 1 is one-to-one relation because there is exactly one value of y for each value of x. Next, number 2. This time, you will be the one to answer it. Negative 1, 1, 1, 1, negative 2, 4, 2, 4. Alamin mo kung ang domain, range, at kind. I will give you 30 seconds to think of your answer. 30 seconds starts now. Okay, time's up. For the domain, we have negative 1, 1, negative 2, 2. If your answer is this, then you are correct. Range is 1, 4. Okay, kasi naulit yung 1, naulit din yung 4, pwede naman nating isulat ng 1, 4. So, based on the domain and range, this is many-to-one relation. Okay, so I hope that you are correct for the domain, range, and kind. That is on how we express a relation or how we represent the relation. So on my next video, we will discuss about functions. Okay, so by the way, for this lesson, my reference book is Grade 8 Mathematics Pattern and Practicalities by Gladys Nivera, PhD. Thank you so much, and if you have something to say, message or comment about the video, let me know in the comments section. Thank you and goodbye!